Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Bob's and Angel's Seablock. Last episode, if I remember correctly, we got some plastic going, and look at that. Of course, it is like just outside of radar range. Whatever. We'll run up and see how it's going. But I'm standing over here because, if I remember correctly, we had a little bit of a quest here for silicon backing up, and that's a problem. It's definitely a problem. It's not a huge problem, because we have warehouses somewhere. Indeed we do. I know we do, but I don't know where they are. Warehouse, there it is. All right, what are we missing? We're missing some iron plate. Of all things, iron plate. Let's jump over here and grab some iron plate, and we'll make some warehouses. We'll make a warehouse, and it takes 100 stone brick. That's a fair bit of stone brick, isn't it? Let's grab a bunch of that, pop it in here, and we'll grab some more stone brick. All right, there we go. And then we need one more because I also want to be over here. Got no landfill. Maybe I should start using some grass. Kind of like I don't want to mix the grass and the dirt, because the grass will grow over the dirt. Will be built over the dirt. There's only 91 in there because that's right. We pulled out the washing that was feeding this. So this is actually all redundant. That, however, is not. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's grab a bit of this, and let's build a warehouse here. Wowzers. Okay. That's unfortunate. That is very unfortunate. Not insurmountable though, and we can swap this around a wee bit. There and there. There we go. All right, that'll be fine. But this will need a lot more of that. These warehouses were a little bit bigger than I was anticipating. There we go. Okay. And you are now dropping off up there, and we'll take all of that and we'll put it all in there, and it'll barely make a dent. Now the other thing we want is over here. Likewise, we'll put a over here. We'll put another warehouse over here. What do we say they are? 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6. Something like that. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, that should fit it, shouldn't it? It does. Beautiful. And yeah, you're just dropping over there now. But the problem we actually have is we're backed up on lead, which is a fine problem to have, to be honest, because lead is the product that we actually want to use. Although the stopping of the kind of loss of slag from here is a minor annoyance. But anyway, now that we have this, our tin is back up and running. We still have the 2000 tin available in here, which is always handy. All right, but that is now completed. So plastic byproducts, yes, that's right. Okay, got to get rid of those. Another thing, a comment from Power, which I thought was a fantastic idea, is to start handcrafting some solar panels. And to do that, we need electronic circuits. All right, let's see what we've got over here available in so far as electronic circuits. 59, that's not many. What are we missing? What do you need? Carbon. Oh gosh, I don't know what we've got in the way of carbon production. I don't even remember how to make carbon. I think it was steam. Ooh, let's have a look. Carbon. One of these ones? Charcoal and steam, yes. Okay, is that the only way that we can make carbon? Carbon is charcoal and steam, or charcoal, nitrogen, and sodium hydroxide, which is a little bit further away. Well, I mean, we can research it. As yellow means we can, but we don't have it researched. But I think we don't need to bother necessarily with that. How's our power looking, by the way? Power's not too bad. All right. We've got a bunch of solid fuel here. Let's Let's see what else we know. I forgot about the solar panels already. Alright, copper plate. Yes, copper plate. We've got a bunch of copper plate available. And so now we can handcraft. Okay, so we've got the small solar panels, which require 6 circuits. We've got a regular solar panel, which requires 14 circuits and produces 60 kilowatts. So it's slightly more than double the electronic circuit production, but it does produce more than double. And then this, which is again kind of, well, it's 4 times the amount of that. 426, that would be 170. I mean, that's actually about the same ratio. So I feel like building one of each and just popping them down on the ground, and we'll see how they go. Obviously, our production of electronic circuits leaves a lot to be desired. So maybe that's what I should be doing, is getting a few more of these going. And a little bit more of this. And then probably need a little bit of that, but that's not in a great place at the moment. And let's grab a few more of these. And let's go and see if we can make some green circuits. All right. So it is carbon. Carbon is the issue. All right. Get rid of that. Let's see. We're going to need you guys up here. I think that's a 1-to-1 ratio. Yeah, basically. You're okay. Yep. You're okay. You're not okay. And that's okay. This is feeding into here. We don't need those. We got 100 in the bag. So you're just missing. Yeah, you're just missing the carbon. All right, let's sort out some carbon. What have we got that we can burn over here? Liquids, no. I guess we just do a boiler. If we're going to be taking a bunch of carbon to do this, it's probably not too bad. All right, let's just take a big bunch of carbon. Charcoal, sorry, not carbon. Let's make a boiler. We need some stone. All right. A regular old boiler. Boiler 2. I think they produce at the same rate, don't they? Boiler 2. Boiler 2. So a boiler produces it's just double the output. Yeah, okay. Double the input, double the output, that kind of deal. So that's fine. It's actually not really doing anything for us. But if we go over here and put down one of these with some steam coming in. All right, so we need carbon over there. So we need carbon there. We need steam coming in there. Where's our boiler? I haven't made it. I'm sure I made it. Nope. No, I did not. All right. There we go. So there would be... we'll leave a gap. We'll leave a gap because that's what I like to do. And let's pop pump. Water pump. Offshore pump. Make one of those. Let's pop that there. And then now we need carbon. Now we need carbon in a box. Not carbon, sorry, charcoal in a box. We'll put the charcoal box right there. I think you can see where this is going. And we get 2 of these. You're going to pick up from there. You're going to pick up from there. And you're going to make some carbon. If I can find where the carbon is. There is... Did I make the wrong thing? Did I do the wrong thing? I think I did the wrong thing. All right. What mistake have I made? It must be in a chemical factory. Carbon. Yes, chemical plant. Okay. That's really annoying. Really annoying. Because... Well, it's not that bad. We just do that. There we go. All right. Okay, we're fine. Carbon. Perfect. Okay. Carbon production we got going. Let's just limit that to 1. We use carbon elsewhere. Let's have 2 stacks made. Is it a 1-to-1? It's a 2-to-3. All right. That's fine. Now we'll have a lot more production of this, which will be great. I feel like this could probably go up to 2 stacks. Just to have some ready. We've got all of that. You can have another half of that. Alright. I think the rest of this stuff is looking pretty good. You might as well just keep going with that. We've got 1,000 of those. We're not really looking at the next level of belts just yet. You're actually pretty low on stone, but we'll pop some more in there. And I did put this together and put a stack more of that in there because we actually kind of were producing. We were using a lot more iron than we were using copper. Okay, with all that being said, let's have a look at these solar panels. That's right. All right, let's see what the size of these solar panels are. So we have a small solar panel. Not bad. Is that 2x2? We have a regular solar panel, 3x3, and a large solar panel, which is 4x4. Okay, so the power output, 2x2, 3x3, 4x4. 2x2, so that's 4. That is, just thinking of area, 2x2 is 4, 3x3 is 9, so this is more than double, and 4x4 is 16, which is 4 times this. So in my mind, they're exactly the same ratios. Why wouldn't you do it? Is it exactly the same ratios? Because this one's 60 kilowatts. I feel like that is just a wee bit different. I'm going to look at the green circuits now. So this is on green circuits, 60 divided by 14. I'm going to bring out the calculator to actually work this out. 60 divided by 14, that's 4.2 kilowatts. Let's say 4.3 kilowatts per electronic circuit. Then 26.67 divided by 6 is 4.4. Okay, that's actually better value, believe it or not. I didn't think it would be. 4.45 we'll call it. And then this one is 107 divided by 24, and it's 4.45 as well. So this one's actually minutely better for electronic circuits. We get more wattage per electronic circuit out of this. If we actually look at space though, so that was the other one. This one is 26.67 divided by 4. So this is 6.67 kilowatts per unit, per block, per square. Tile, that's the word I was looking for. 6.67 per tile. This one is 60 divided by 9. 6.67 per tile, and this one is 107 divided by 16, 6.68. Wow, this one is the winner. So this one is better for electronic circuits, it's better for space. Who would have thought the large ones are actually minutely, I'm not going to say they're significantly, they're definitely very small bonus, but they are better. We're actually making green circuits from it. It's just in basic circuits, basically electronic boards and iron. All right, man. Let's grab a stack of iron then, and let's make 194 of them. Yeah, let's do that. Why not? And we'll have those ready to go with a little bit of handcrafting. Okay. Is that all my iron? No, it's not. So the limiting factor for that is the basic circuit basic electronic boards, of which we have 20 more. Okay, there's a little bit of handcrafting. Now let's go back to our plastic byproducts. So I should put a radar over here too, shouldn't I? Let's add that to the crafting list, unless I have one. No, I don't have one. All right. The byproducts that we have. So starting way back here, we have acid gas. I think we had a look at it, and acid gas is not used for much. Acid gas, I saw it there. Acid gas, there it is. So acid gas we can use in the puffer production. With catalysts we can turn it into carbon dioxide, hydrogen fluoride, which I think is pretty useless, but this probably turns into sulfur. It does. Green catalysts though, they require some expensive materials, so we're not doing that. We are not doing that. We're not doing puffers, which means there's actually no point to acid gas. Okay, we can flare that off. Let's add some flare stacks to the queue. Let's grab 5 flare stacks. All right, and we're going to need some overflow valves. We'll grab 5 of them. All right, so first things first, this is getting flared. We're up to, yeah, okay. We need an overflow valve. We'll put that one upwards. And we need a flare stack. Put that one there. And we need a pipe and some power. All right. There and there. So now we'll flare this if it gets too much. Okay. What have we got? Butane. Man, I'm surprised you can't burn the butane. Very, very annoyed. I wonder if there is a gas burner. Let's have a look at... Whoops. Where am I going? T for tech. Gas burner? Burner. Big burner generator. They're all a bit weird. Burner heat source. Burner heat source burns fuels to generate heat connected to heat-powered entities such as heat exchangers. Okay, that is just a higher temperature burner. Does it say what temperature it gets to? No, it doesn't. Okay. It's like a weak nuclear generator, I think, is the usage there. So with the fluid burner generator. Ooh. Where is our fluid burner? Fluid burner boiler. Is there any talk of? There's no real indication of gas. That's okay. All right. Let's minimize that. Let's have a look at the butane gas. So we can make residual gas and benzene gas, and that's it. Wow, that is the only use for it. Okay, what does benzene gas get used for? Well, more hydrogen fluoride. No, ethyl benzene. Ethyl benzene is used for something that sounds really advanced, and that's it. So butane, I think we can safely say, is a bit useless for us. That's okay. We'll let's not do that. Let's do that. Of course, it's right in the middle. I just like to have a bit of pipe before the overflow valves. I don't know if that's necessary. I'm sure someone will be able to correct me if it is or isn't. But I don't like how that's set up. There we go. Yeah, I haven't had great success connecting up to particularly to tanks. And honestly, we should be piping these huge tanks. We should have pumps for these huge tanks, but we're not. All right. Next on the list is ethane. Ethane sounds like it should be useful. Sounds like it should be really useful. Ethane. So ethane goes to ethylene, and that's it. And ethylene and our benzene and hydrofluoric acid. Hydrofluoric acid comes from hydrogen fluoride gas. Well, that's really handy. Yeah, it's one of the givelite crystal chunks outputs. Yeah, okay. But what does this do? Ethyl benzene gas. it turns into styrene gas, and that's it. And styrene gas turns into liquid rubber. Ah, okay. That is most interesting. So down the path, styrene gas could be pretty good. We've got a lot of green metal catalysts required to make that though. Which again, as you remember, aluminium and silver. Aluminium and silver, we don't have either of those being produced just yet. So again, buddy, you're just getting, gosh, you are just going to get, you're going to get burnt off. If we get more than 80%, so 160,000. We're a little ways away from 160,000. I don't think we're ever going to be running low on methane. Running low. I don't think we're ever going to be using up more methane. Words. Okay, so last but not least is residual gas. Now I know residual gas we can use for good things. All right, residual gas we can turn into. We need it for lubricant. Aha, and we do need lubricant soon because electric engines are going to be needed. Surely for blue science, maybe not. How interesting. Yellow science. Yeah. Robot flying frames. Not used for yellow science. Interesting. Flying robot frame. Okay. Well, let's just keep that one in mind. All right, uses. Here we go. We can make liquid fuel. We can make liquid fuel from fuel oil with it, which is probably pretty good because we're only using fuel oil for fuel. And then this way we get more base mineral oil out of our crude oil, but we're not using the base mineral oil, which is kind of the thing. Okay, this is interesting. 40 methane. What do we get from normal natural gas? 50 methane. I think this is actually better for us, to be honest. Better for us to have 50 methane. But toluene is needed for explosives. All right. What else can we do with our residual gas? We can turn it into synthesis gas. And then synthesis gas can be turned into methane gas with blue metal catalysts. Ooh, no. I say no. We can make carbon monoxide though, and there was somewhere we needed carbon monoxide and hydrogen. Where was our carbon monoxide needed? The acid that we're not doing. We can turn it back into synthesis gas. How interesting. Base mineral oil from thermal water. No. Nickel, we don't need that at this point. All right, well, yeah, again, that's a little bit not required. So I think the best option for this is what? This researching would be really good. Getting way more methane per natural gas liquid. How far away are that's behind blue science. Okay. Speaking of blue science, how is our science going? Is it operational? No. So we're still lacking. Well, there's a little bit going through. Not very much. Not very much at all. And what's the hold up here, guys? What's the hold up? Mineral sludge is fine. It's just our normal slow production. And remember, we took some stuff out of the chest, which means it had to refill the chest. So there should be 2,000 tin in that chest now. 1,700. So there's not. I've got an extra. We've got an extra one here bypassing that. Okay, well, that actually probably isn't too bad, to be honest. Half of it's going in, half of it's not. Okay, But these byproducts are kind of sorted. I think we're just going to... Honestly, yeah, we're just going to set up some burning off of this one. And that'll... well, I mean, we're not going to burn it off always, but it'll be safe for a long time production. Again, words, man, I'm tired. Work days long, nights too short. All right, overflow valve into there. Okay, so if we get 160,000 residual gas now, that'll be fine, and we'll keep this going. And look at that, we have 1,000 plastic. Now, there are some issues, I think, that I don't like. Like, see how this one's kind of flashing and everything. There's issues here with these tanks. They're too big. We need to get some pumps going. Do I still have? No, I don't. I was looking for whether I was still making engines somewhere. What do we need for engines? Engines. Engines. All right. It is steel, pipe, and we need some of these. I don't know. 10 gives us 5 engines, I guess. 10 gives us 10 engines. Okay. We'll let that one go. Should probably maybe even make some more. There we go. All right. And get some pumps. What else do I need? Copper pipe. All right, and steel. Well, let's... how much steel do you need? 1. Let's cut you down a little bit, and we might as well just handcraft some copper pipe because here we are. It's interesting that it wouldn't let me make it. No, it would have been the steel that stopped me from making it. All right, so there's another 2. And okay, so first of all, this place here needs a pump. This one here needs a pump. And that will get this issue away where basically none of it will go in here. It'll all just pump straight out of here. We should empty this out eventually, which will be nice. And your problem is likewise we have an issue here. Unfortunately I put this right over it. Let's just wait till that one's finished and then we'll rip it out. 1, 2, there we go. Rip you out and put another pump here. All right. So all of our gas goes in there. This is fine. We don't need to worry about this. There's no tanking anywhere here. Sulfuric wastewater, carbon dioxide. Is that backing up on carbon dioxide? Oh, there's an 80%. Yeah, there's some top-up stuff going on, isn't there? That's right. Okay. This is not going as well as I'd like. Our production has slowed down on blue algae. What's going on up here? What is going on? It kind of looks like we need some yellow belts, don't we? Kind of looks like we need to use some yellow belts here. I don't think we have enough yellow belt, though, to be honest. We would only need... Woo. We don't need to go all the way with yellow belt, though, because once they've used it, that's kind of it. Let's run all the way back over here and start some yellow belt production up again. I think we needed to put a bit of that in there. And then we'll get a little bit of that. Somehow you're not giving any to you or you. Oh yeah, they don't have the inputs. Okay, that's fine. I think if we just make these guys making yellow belts, that'll be okay. All right. While I'm here, let's grab all of those and craft some more green circuits. And then I need to use these green circuits for solar panels. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, things are going all right. How much have we got? We got 45. I don't think that's going to be enough. We're going to need a lot more than that. I need some accumulators too. They need batteries. Although, I'm not too worried about accumulators. At this stage, I think if our... no, we definitely need them. We definitely need them. All right. Let's see where they are. Accumulator, 5 batteries, 4 batteries for energy. So, yeah. So these have fast and slow. High capacity, max output 600 kilowatts, max output 960, max output 300 kilowatts, 10 megajoules, 5 megajoules, 10 batteries. That's actually way better. That is way better. High capacity, slow accumulator, stores a lot more energy but has way less output. So I think these are the ones we want to make. We need batteries. We are not set up for batteries, are we? What on earth do I need to make batteries? Lead, we've got. Plastic, we've got. Sulfuric acid. Okay, we can make some batteries. We can make some batteries. I do want to just see if we can't fix this up first. There you go. That should be fine. By speeding that up, yeah, we should be able to get double the amount out. So yeah. All right. And then that'll get all the way to the back. We'll see how that. We might need some more blue algae on that one. All right. Let's turn our attention to batteries at 30 minutes. Look, why would I start something right at the end? I don't know, but I think this will be really quick to actually get it going, and it'd be nice to just leave it running and actually have a few batteries made. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a bunch of plastic. Let's grab, say, 400 plastic. I don't remember how many it takes. That's 400 batteries. That'll be enough batteries. I tell you what, that will be enough batteries. And honestly, like this, yeah, we can see there's a problem here. We can see there's a problem there, and we'll have to fix it. Lead, we also have ample lead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we just need sulfuric acid, which is somewhere around here. There it is. Is this one sulfuric acid? No, it's sulfur dioxide gas. This is our sulfuric acid. Our only sulfuric acid? We're not using it though. Okay, that's good. It's good that we're not using it. We just need to find a place where I can tee into it safely. That is going to be a little more difficult. Tell you what, these little tanks here are probably not doing much for us at this point, and it does allow us to go like this. Somewhere over here, yep. Somewhere over to here, and we'll figure it out from here. Okay, basically just want to go into that area there. Which I think we could do by somewhere around here. We'll go up to there. Yeah. All right. Let's just quickly drop down our last chemical plant. Here, and you're going to be making batteries. We're going to have a box for those things, and a box for the output. Box for those things, and a box for the output. All right. Let's get those things in there. Let's get that going in there. Pick up from there. All right, let's drop a power pole here. And now we just need the sulfuric acid to come in on this line. Is that where we... yeah, that is perfect. Perfect. All right. All right. There we go. Batteries. Batteries ahoy. What else do we need for accumulators? We just needed... more electronic circuits. No, it's just batteries and iron plate. All right. Well, I'm going to craft up a bunch of large solar panels. If I can remember where they are. All right, there we go. We get 9 of them, and that uses. What am I missing? Steel. Okay. Got a bit of steel. Lying around. Another 4. And there is all our green circuits, and then the rest of that will. What are you missing out on? What are you missing out on? Copper. There you go. All right. Yeah, the rest of these green circuits that we can now build. Nope, can't build any because we don't have any iron plate. The rest of them we'll put towards accumulators, and we'll figure out some ratios. I'm not the best person at solar ratios, man. There's some funky calculations, and I'm not sure whether we've got the same day-night cycle with Seablock. It seems like we've had some weird production. Anyway, not weird production, weird cycles. Not much nighttime. Not much nighttime. All right, that's the end of the episode, though. Quick rundown on what we've got lined up in the research queue. It's still the same stuff as last episode. These are all the things that are moving towards our moving towards blue science. Blue science. Uni-lived matter, which should be somewhere after this one. There it is down there. All right, that's actually all the research we need. So we've got resin, silicon, and silicon processing. Again, this one does nothing. Red circuits, the lab that'll do the blue science, and then blue science itself. So some of that should go. Again, we're really lacking tin down here. So it's a fairly slow process with the green science, but it's ticking along. Which pretty much sums up our C block. Nothing is super fast. Everything is just cruising along. And honestly, we're just having a good time. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. And most importantly, thank you to my patrons. And I'll see you tomorrow.